Hello there, it's Rosie, and in this video I'm making seafood boil indoors. You don't need any special gadgets because we will be placing everything into a large pot. So here are my Dungeness crab legs. I have some white-tailed shrimp. I will be using some clams because I love clams, can never get enough clams. If you don't like them, you don't have to use them. And I have some corn on the cob. And it's fresh. No, it's not. It was frozen. I'm lying. Here is some smoked sausage. You can use andouille or whatever smoked sausage you want to use. Here is some lemon. I will be using a whole stick of butter. Yes, it's necessary. It's salted, by the way. Here are my seasonings. I have Old Bay. I have some red pepper flakes and some parsley flakes. I will be using a couple bay leaves. And my potatoes are yellow. I know they're traditionally red, but these were on sale, so honey, I grabbed them. So let's start off with our butter. I'm going to place my butter in a pot. I'm going to turn my heat up to high, and now I'm going to start pouring in some water. And I'm using about 6 to 8 cups of water. Now I'm going to start adding in some minced garlic and some sliced onion. And followed by that, it's time to start adding in our lemon. Now we're making everything from scratch. You do not need any of that store-bought, jarred up, whatever type of boil. We're making everything from scratch. Sprinkle in those seasonings. And now we're going to toss in those bay leaves. And now we're going to bring it up to a boil and let it boil for about 30 minutes. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up before you exit the video. I would really appreciate that. And after everything's been boiling for 30 minutes, I mean, look at that boil. We made that. We didn't put any store-bought stuff. We made that. Now add in some smoked sausage, and followed by the smoked sausage, we're going to add in our sliced potatoes. And let the potatoes cook for about 15 minutes before adding in the next ingredient, and that ingredient will be our corn. After the corn has been placed in there, we are going to sample this. Now sample that boil, make sure it's up to your likings. If not, add in some more seasonings. Now mine was up to my likings, of course, so I'm going to start adding in my crab legs. And make sure those crab legs are well immersed into that boil because the boil is what seasons everything. So let those crab legs cook, and now we're going to work on our clams. Now we're not going to place the clams directly in the pot, otherwise you will boil those clams away. So we're going to steam them or do a little shallow boil. And as you see, mine is right on top of the boil. Now once the clams open, that means they're done, so you can remove them. Now if you have some little stubborn little suckers in there that don't open, get rid of them. That means it's a bad clam. Okay, so we're pretty much done. The last thing we need to do is add in our shrimp. Now shrimp only takes about 3 minutes to cook. So what you're going to do is just toss that shrimp in, turn the heat off completely, stir everything around, and let it sit for about 3 minutes, and you, my dear, have a pot of boil ready to go. Now, traditionally, they like to serve this on newspaper, so I'll just stick to that tradition. I just lined a platter with some newspaper. I don't have a table full of newspaper and I just dumped it all on there. That's not going to happen here. So for my clams, I'm going to place those back into the pot, or should I say into the pot, because we didn't have these in the pot at first. Just put them in the pot so it can get seasoned like the other stuff. And now we're going to place it on top and serve it along with the other stuff. And to garnish my platter, I'm just going to add a couple lemon wedges. That's completely optional. You can leave your lemon wedges on the side and let people do what they want to do with it. But I actually think it looks nice. So after I add my lemon wedges, I will be adding or sprinkling on some parsley flakes. You all know I love parsley and my smoked paprika, but the smoked paprika had to take a break in this one. And that, my friends, is it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And coming up next, I'm going to show you how I make my version of shrimp and grits. So stay tuned.